Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is something that I think is really important for me to talk about, and I think a lot of people who are going through my similar situation might be able to relate to it. Today I'm going to be talking about what to say and what not to say to your friend if you find out that they have cancer, or if they tell you they have cancer. I think it's important that, young adults who have cancer have the opportunity for our voices to be heard. So the first thing I'm going to talk about, I'm going to start with the don'ts and what not to say if you find out your friend has cancer. And these are in no particular order. They're not the most important to the least important. So here we go. First thing I want to talk about is do not ask about our symptoms. I know I got this a lot when I first kind of told everyone what was happening, and it's, you aren't, we may love you to death as a friend, but you're not our doctor and you're not our parent or guardian that is taking care of us. And I almost feel like a lot of people feel like they're entitled to know like what you're going through because they're your friend. And this is nothing against those kind of people, but it's just sometimes it's not really your business what we're feeling and, the pain that we're going through. Sometimes we just don't want to share, our pain level when we're already talking to doctors about it. And, there may be days when we just don't want to say, like, hey, I've thrown up 3 times today. So yeah, just don't ask about our symptoms. Like, we don't need another doctor's visit. We have enough every single day. Like, knock it off. Another thing that I think is difficult for a lot of people to understand is that you don't need to feel sorry for us. I think often, there's just too much pity that's put on us, and people need to understand that we haven't changed as a person because we got this diagnosis. We are the same person, and a lot of the time I would get people say to me like, oh, I'm so sorry. And you don't need to be sorry. You don't need to feel sorry. And you don't need to feel sorry for us, We know our situation, and I think it's almost empowering when we have friends that are understanding enough to not go that route and just be like, oh, I'm so sorry for you. Like, that's so horrible. Like, we know. We don't need to hear that also. We understand. So just, stop the pity party, okay? Like, we're strong people, and we don't need that kind of energy around us, even if you think it's coming from a good place. The next thing, which is huge, it is one of the most annoying things that I think happened to me personally, and I think anyone watching this who might be in my similar situation, I know it's gotta be annoying, is please do not try to compare an ailment that you once had in your life to what we're going through. It is not the same. Like, I'm sorry if you broke your arm in 3rd grade and it hurt real bad. Like, that is not the same as having cancer, okay? And, I know people are trying to relate to us on some level, but, like, you need to understand that you may not be able to relate to us on any level, like, disease-wise, illness-wise. And I hope that you can't, but I hope that this never happens to you. But, even if, you're a great friend or whatever, you think you're helping somehow by saying, oh man, I got the flu once when I was, in high school. It lasted like weeks. Like, I'm sorry that happened to you, but that's not the same. And it almost diminishes what we're going through when you try to compare an ailment that you once had with having cancer. It's point blank period is not the same. So don't do that. Another thing that I definitely got from a lot of people when I was first diagnosed is please do not go online and send me a bunch of links on like home remedies and like, oh, if you take wheatgrass baths like 3 times a week, it's been proven that it helps. Like, no, it hasn't been proven, and please stop trying to be my doctor. Like, we can say we appreciate it, but we really don't. Like we're not gonna be cured by, you know, grounding up turmeric and snorting it 5 times a day. Like that's not it. Like, you're not our doctor, you're not an MD, and I know you're trying to help, but that gets so old so quick and it's so irritating. So do not do that if you have a friend that has cancer. Big no. And, you know, another thing is, don't be scared to be able to admit to your friend that, like, hey, I'm so ignorant of what you're going through. I don't even really know how to talk to you about it. Like, I just want to respect you and respect your boundaries. And, you know, I just want to let you know that, like, I don't even know how to handle it. Because that lets your friend who has the cancer know that, like, you're respecting them as a person still. And that gives them the floor. Like, it's so important for us, you know, that are going through this to be able to feel like we have a voice still and feel like we're going to be heard. Because often we feel like that's been taken away and that we're just sort of this vessel. We just kind of lose our humanity, and it's so helpful when we have friends that give us that agency and give us that space, you know, to just like let us say, you know, yes, I'm okay with talking to you about this, or yes, I actually need someone to vent to. Like, thank you for respecting me and respecting my ability to start that conversation, because I just feel like that's really important. And so, you know, a few things that, like, you can say as a friend are just the small things, I think, for me. Like, just saying, like, I'm here for you if you need me. If you need me, I'm here for you. You know, I'll pray for you. Or, you know, I love you, you can do this. And even though we already know that we can do this, like, you just helping us to stay in that positive mind frame is so helpful. Is more helpful than you sending us links about, you know, you should be on this keto diet because this will really help you. Like, again, don't do that. And, you know, you need to be okay as a friend with us not wanting to talk about it. You know, I know friends are saying, like, oh, I'm your friend, you can talk to me, you can talk to me, talk to me. You need to be okay if we are just like, I don't want to talk about it. And you as a friend being like, I get it, let's talk about something else. Like, they're just those little things. And I know people think, oh, I'm not doing enough as a friend, like, by just saying I'm here for you. You really are. If you're saying I'm here for you and then you actually are here for them, like, that is enough. Because we're already getting treatment, you know, we're already going to doctors. We're doing everything that we physically can. And if you can't physically do anything, like, just actively being an ear and being able to listen and not to talk at us. Being an active ear is one of the most important things I think a friend can be. So those are just some, like, big points I think I wanted to share with you guys. This is not an exhaustive list at all, and everybody who is going through this feels differently. Like, I certainly do not represent every person that is going through cancer or has gone through this. Like, I don't represent everyone. I just feel like a lot of things that I've experienced, you know, others can resonate with, or that resonates with them. So, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you have any questions for me personally, I'm definitely available and open to giving you answers. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon.